What's going on with you, them on the roads these days? They're losing their mind, not using their brain.
That's real,
The
real.
whole of them are going mad and insane. Why does it have to be this way? What's going on with you, them on the roads these days? They're losing their mind, not using their brain. The whole of them are going mad and insane. Why does it have to be this way?
Want to use these years. Want to use these days. Every day they get up, them a shop in the beer, then go miss. Want to use these days. Yo, want to use these days. Must see something on the year what the government fear. Them now no respect, no order, no farmer manners. Want to use these days. Yo, first thing always honor your mother and father. Even if your father is a barber, him coulda worked with President Obama. Him coulda been a rasta, smoking high marijuana. Always respect your father. Me not care how much you make on the corner. Get to use, hope your eyes and hold all the order. Love mal, here could never be a order. You get anything you ask and order. She's my motivation, so me go harder. Left the streets like corner. Pick up microphone, put on the llama. I smoke trees to my eyes, then bleed to the world. Me shout out, I smoke trees. Legalize, the government feel legalize. Them no like we see we get to youths rich, so realize. Then give we chain and give we time. Give we record for we crime. Them no like it when we change we ways and when we do it right. Nah.
What's going on with you, them on the roads these days? They're losing their mind, not using their brain. The whole of them are going mad and insane. Why does it have to be this way? What's going on with you, them on the roads these days? They're losing their mind, not using their brain. The whole of them are going mad and insane. Why does it have to be this way?
I speak to these youths, ain't nothing about the truth, it's all about the roots. I see them grind on these roads, but they planting bad seeds, ain't nothing gon' grow. Look, put their mind and their heart and their soul together, then something gon' blow. Give them guidance, protection, and wisdom, and elders, it's time that we show better options and standards and ways to help them get that legitimate dough. But we breeding and leaving and cheating and calling these young sisters hoes. Can't you see that the system is scourged by the and the fuck choke? The role models that they got is the oldest on the block that be giving them O's. Well, who am I to say it's wrong when I can't provide them with something that's strong? But I can lead by example and show them how to make positive songs, yeah? And if my words reach one, then I'm happy to say that my job here is done. But if my words reach none, then it's back to the love, you know the show must go on.
I know you feel me, but just scared to keep it real, my GC. Cause everything you got in life, you know it didn't come easy. But try know that these streets don't love you, but your family's needy. Just keep it real and do your own thing, famo, please believe me.
What's going on with you, them on the roads these days? They're losing their mind, not using their brain. The whole of them are going mad and insane. Why does it have to be this way? What's going on with you, them on the roads these days? They're losing their mind, not using their brain. The whole of them are going mad and insane. Why does it have to be this way?
Stop, listen. Premonition coming with a vision. Stop when I seek your attention. Bear use, walk on the road with aggression. Vexing him when they use force. Run up in the yard, kick down any door. Waving the 4-4 cap to your jaw. See the blood pour, everybody better kiss the floor. Things getting deep like that. Bear use, walk on the road with a strap. Things getting deep like that. Bear use, pull out the Mac, it's a rap. Yeah, things is deep like that. Live by the gun, soon feel led to your back. And hell yeah, life is a bitch, cause she will turn around and shoot right back.
What's going on with you, them on the roads these days? They're losing their mind, not using their brain. The whole of them are going mad and insane.
I'm going to introduce J Change, Manhood Academy.
Yes, family.
Good evening, B man. How's things?
Good, family. We can't complain, you know? We're here.
We're here, yeah?
We're living.
So for those that don't know about you, let them know. Basically, people have got an artist in here, mentor. We're going to talk about some interesting stuff right now on air. So, yeah, man, let them know a little bit about your J Change, man.
Wow. You know what, family? This is the thing where my brother who's on the right of me, who's also on the same journey, he would tell you, you know when you're doing a lot of things, you find it hard to just tell people what it is because there's so many things and you don't want to sound like you're fully yourself.
Yeah.
So most of the times it depends who I'm talking to would determine what I speak to you about. But like you just said, artists, you me, and I'm not trying to be an artist where I'm trying to be famous. I'm trying to be an artist where hip hop, you know, the message is what I'm known for. So yeah, on that level, yeah, you know.
I see a lot what you're doing for the youth and got what's happening in the academy and everything. So we're going to touch a bit about that as well, let them know what's coming. And I need to introduce my co-host with me tonight.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who's in here, man? Let them know.
I am Lady M, and I am here co-hosting with the one and only DJ Dange.
It's a family affair, you know.
Imagine.
It is.
Differently, we
all
know.
grow, and that's
Come
what I
on.
was saying to Ems when we were just reasoning. All of us got our platforms.
Right.
2018, look at us.
Come on.
Using
Serious.
each other's platforms to build something great, you see me?
Come on.
So that's what I like as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all of us from when we were young.
Come on. It's the
In
way forward.
2018, we could just sit in one room and it's just peace and love, same way, you see me? Powerful, man.
Yeah.
It's about working. To me, it's about working together. You know, there's so many people, like what Dange says, that have the same talent
Yeah.
and have the same mindset. It's just about bringing it all together and coming as one.
There's one. Yeah.
And then just supporting each other in what we're doing, because support is the key. Yeah, support is the key.
100, sis. You know, there's when you put all of that into one basket, we are then a people again. You with me?
Yeah.
And you know, like, I don't know if Danger's got that track, but I've got a track that's called We Are People. And
Imagine that's what I'm going to draw next.
Jeez,
The
honey,
universe,
that's
man.
been a soul.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's the
So
track,
good.
if it's like the track I was playing a minute ago,
Yeah.
it's love, man. I love it.
Come on.
Your co-host with you as well, yeah, man.
Davis J. Williams, aka 5 Stars. Is mic on?
Yeah, he's on, man. He's
Come
on.
on, bro. We're in the building. We're in the building.
Yes.
We're in the
Big
building.
up.
Yeah.
Pulse88, you know,
yeah.
here with J Change and the team.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
And yeah, we're just here to talk about the projects. And
So, peeps, I'm going to play J Change right now. This is We Are a People. Listen to them tune ya.
DJ Dange,
Yeah.
got that fire right now.
You know this. We've been rejected. But that's alright though. Wow, the depth of darkness, ignorance and shame. God damn, I lost people, man. With no name, jeez. And no memory. What a shame. Here we are, standing tall. I take a drop from my eyes the way my people fall. Cause we act the fool, just to hide the scars. Most sisters don't know their worth, most brothers are behind bars. We came from kings and queens, I'm talking Africa. They call it Egypt, you know it's Kemet. We done navigated the globe before they can even step, and brought mathematics and science to the Western world. Now teach this to every little black boy and girl, and see if they still wanna kill one another for diamonds or pearls, or stand proud knowing who the hell they are in this world. Cause our past is our present, and our present is our past. That's why we still walk around backwards in the dark. Self-hatred is the cause of a self-destructive mind. Search deep within your soul and I'm sure you will find that we are a people, man. Real talk. Hey yo, I need your hearts on this one, people. And I'm talking to the world right now. It don't matter what creed, background, religion, race, culture, belief. Truth be told. Hey yo, Joala, you hooked me up nicely on this track, bruv. I know you didn't produce it, but you pulled it out at the right time for the right rhyme. They're still killing all our prophets while we stand here and watch. We done come a long way, but not long enough. Only we can change our people and we're strong enough. Yeah, I'm done with all the talking, it's time we show some love. All the fathers that's got kids out there, it's time to get in touch. And all the mums who use the kids to blackmail and call it bluff, put your bitter thoughts aside and put the youths them first. Cause no woman can raise a young boy to be a man, and no girl can really respect her man if she respects her pups. All the crabs in a barrel, it's how we work as one. Come on. Cause united we stand, and divided we fall. You know. And just for the record, I hope we don't miss that call. Cause Mother Africa's calling us all. Yeah, Mother Africa's calling us all. Listen. You know this. Oh, we've been rejected. But it's a new day. Haha, we see death in the face. No longer will we be lost out here, man. With no name, with no memory. What a shame. I need you to feel me on this one. Janero, aka Change.
That's right, my peeps.
Keep me in your thoughts. Elevation is the key. Success is within. Positive mind leads to positive actions.
Pulse.
Yes, my G.
Come on.
Just the lyrics, a story. Yo.
Come on.
You know when you just gobsmacked through the tune, man. Listen.
Yeah.
So, Ems, fire away, man.
I thought you were gonna keep playing the song. do you know what it reminded me of? Do you know when you get like that type of you're watching, let's just say like those American like New Jack City type of, and you're just sitting down and it's quite boring. Then that one beat comes like a Nas type of.
Nas, you know.
That's how.
Yeah,
no,
man.
but
Wow, yeah,
that's the
I hear you,
levels I felt it was coming from, because you know what it is. There's a lot of UK artists as well that are really, really talented and are not recognised on the level they're supposed to. Why can you not be the next Nas? Why not? Your lyrics is speaking something that he would speak about. The lyrics are something that makes you think. Even though you could say you was out and you could be partying, the lyrics alone would make you think about what you're saying. It's something that you would feel. So I was in a daze here like, hey.
I love the message in the tune, man.
That's the thing that
You know what I
is
mean?
a
Love the
message,
message,
yeah.
man. All right, let's move on. I want to get to know about Manhood Academy, because that is one of the reasons you're here. Even though you're my long-time brethren, you're an artist, it is what you're doing for the community and the youth them that has drawn my attention, where I said, you know what, J Change has to come in here and speak about this Manhood Academy. Break it down a little bit. What is it? How did it start?
Yeah.
How is it going?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And what's to come, you know?
Yes. What is to come?
I love the whole reality that you're interested in this first and foremost, because you know it's very easy to see what people are doing in regards to the youth them.
Yeah.
And you get a little big up on radio.
Yeah.
But Dange phoned me and said, yo, you see
Yeah,
what you're doing?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
He said, I don't know how to do this. I don't
Yeah.
know
How to
I love what
structure
you're doing
it,
with
yeah.
the music.
Yeah.
But yo, you see the Manhood Academy thing? That right there. So this is literally, you know, a mixture of, you know, you actually, you know, acknowledging, you know, not just me,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
but the movement.
The movement.
On multiple levels. So that's first and foremost. I have to say big up to you, family.
Hey, bless you,
because
family.
There's
Done
a lot
now.
of people that should be ringing Manhood Academy, you know, pulling us on stations.
I hear you.
Not for no, you know, we're the solution.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
a solution.
Thank you.
And right now, while we're active out there,
Thank you.
we need as much support from the community as possible.
Yes, of course.
So I'd say this whole journey, the Manhood Academy,
Yeah.
this is why I brought my brother Davis here.
All right, Davis.
You feel me?
Nice to meet you, Davis. Nice to meet you, man.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks.
So,
5-star
what made you say,
general.
you know what, I need to make a Manhood Academy? What was it? 'Cause I know there's a lot going on in enough communities, and
Yeah.
are you doing it intervention from an early stage, or you're targeting the ones that already kind of...
Yeah, because what it was, like, me and J Change, we used to work for a group called Undiluted Expressions, you know, and it was a beautiful space, this near Church Road.
Yeah.
And a lot of the younger ones in the area used to come down every week, every Monday, from 7. Sometimes we'll leave until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And these young boys and girls, we used to sit there and talk about every single thing under the sun. You know, everything. You know, we used to go in, and what we realized is a lot of these young people wanted more. But we couldn't provide them more, because especially the young black males, like they wanted stuff, like they started to like attach themselves to us in such a way where like, we have to create something for them, you know. So we started talking about doing some kind of program for them.
Yeah.
Then I went Change went Gambia.
Okay.
I went Gambia as well the same year.
Yeah.
And then I went again the following year. And I said, you know what, we need to do a rites of passage program, because out there in the Gambia, like the men out there are different to the men over here.
All right, I hear
or the
you.
teenagers, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
100.
Yeah, they've got a stronger sense of brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so when I came back, I said, bro, like, we have to sit down and we've got to put together a program, recording a
Make it
few other
happen.
brothers as well. We sat down and it was given the name Manhood Academy, and here we are today, man.
Yeah.
So it's a collaborative approach involving like 8 other brothers.
Yeah.
And we sat down and we realized that our young boys don't get to call themselves a man until they go through a rites of passage.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear
and
you.
we're here today, you know, we're here standing for the young boys,
Yeah.
being the example,
Yeah.
and challenging them, because being a man is not easy in an environment
That's so
Word,
true.
that's just trying to chop men down.
Come on,
You know,
come on.
so we're setting the example as
Yeah.
well as giving them the tools and the lessons.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And what kind of things are you doing with these young people?
Yeah, so we meet them every week. No, twice a week we meet them.
Twice a
different
week.
age groups.
Well,
Different age groups.
Different age groups.
Yeah,
Age groups,
yeah.
What's the ages from?
From 8 to 12 and
Yeah.
then
13 to 19.
13 to
So
19.
the reason for that is funny because we came up from, you know what, the 13 to 19-year-olds, because like the youngsters that we was working with for the last 4 or 5 years
Yeah.
by Church Road there, they were of that age group. But the reality is, you know, the saying, bend the tree while it's still young.
Yeah,
We have to deal with prevention as well
Yeah,
as
yeah,
of
saving,
course.
you
Yes,
with
I
me?
hear you,
So
yeah.
we started with the saving mindset because of what's going on the roads.
Yeah,
But the reality
yeah.
is, yo, if we really want to reverse this, you know, we need to start before they even get interested in the roads. You with me? So it's been beautiful for that reason because there's two different dynamics.
Yeah.
When you deal with the youngsters, the 8 to 12-year-olds,
Yeah.
and their parents, it's a whole different energy from when you're dealing with the 13 to 19-year-olds
Yeah.
and their parents.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah,
I was just gonna say to you,
different
how-
stories,
It's a
isn't
whole
it?
different reality.
How do you find like the age group difference? Because you said it's from 8 to 12.
8 to 12, yeah, that's
right,
one
so that must be really challenging.
Yeah.
Then you've got to step from there, put your mindset to the older
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah.
How do you find that? Because the older ones must feel a bit more nervous, or do you find that they're willing to get involved, but they're still a bit
They're on the fence and
right?
what exactly.
Yeah.
So
how would you find that?
So from my viewpoint on it is the reason why I said there's a big difference is because when you're dealing with the younger generation and the parents, because we don't work with the young people unless their parents are involved. Because you can't be enrolling a youth with new realities.
Yes,
he goes home to a dysfunctional household.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the mum or dad don't know nothing about what you taught him. So he's like, nah, this is confusing.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah, I
So
hear
we
you.
say, yo, if you're serious about your youth and you're bringing them into our academy, this isn't a drop-off center. We do workshops with the parents. So what I'm saying is when we do the workshops with the youngers, and I'll let my brother explain the difference in the elders, but with the youngers, there's this energy of fun and laughter. The parents are loving it.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
yeah.
you've got my young boy at the right age.
Yeah, of
He's a
course.
little bit unruly, but guess
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
He's still a youth, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's so much. If the energy is just light and funny, it gets dense when you're dealing with 13 to 19-year-olds.
Wow. Heavy. Like,
Because of what's going on right now. So
yeah, it's like a lot of the young boys. I remember once there was a room of, let's say, 19, 20 teenagers, you know, and we asked them a question. Remember, we was asking them, like, who expects to live, you know, until like next week?
Yo.
All of the boys was like, boy, I
Yo.
don't know if I'm going to make it.
Yo.
Like,
Imagine.
It's dense what
Yo.
they're going
That's how
through,
it's
the
going
energy,
on.
you know, it's like, and you
Yo.
can see it in their behavior, their body language. You're talking to them about GCSEs, it's like, well, I'm just trying to survive out here, you know? So it's mad.
And
It's
the thing is, there's a lot of young men out there who, deep down inside, want to be lawyers, want to be teachers. They just want to be, but this other individual than they are today. Because I have been researching on you guys, looking up stuff.
Oh,
And you gotta do
Out
your
comes the
research. And there was something you guys done was so amazing. I think it was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And you had all these young, Dange, you should have seen it. You had all these young men, because they're young men, giving their parents, was it flowers? Was it plant pots?
Yeah. We gave them plant pots and a rose.
And there
flower,
was mothers in tears.
Come on.
You know?
Yeah,
And
touch them.
Yo.
Yeah.
going back to what you just said, it's right. People should be calling you guys because these are the things that need to be seen. These are the things that people need to understand that, okay, we're in a big world here. You, even if you can't save everybody,
Yeah.
the fact you can even communicate with 20
Yeah.
is more than a blessing. And sometimes young men just want someone to talk to. That's all it is. And because even you guys are trying to do this thing to go to Gambia.
Yeah.
I want to ask.
Hold on that one, because that is very positive and deep, and I want to feature one tune, and then on the flip side,
I'm gonna hold it.
you know,
Yeah, hold that, boy.
I want to just talk about that still,
Come on.
because it is a small world with the Gambia
Yo,
thing.
yeah.
Because
Come
even
on.
my cousin's involved in it.
Yo.
I was just
Hey.
thinking,
And
hey,
I haven't even told him the
Yeah,
connect
even
yet.
told
When I
him.
tell him, yo,
it
we'll
is
deal with that.
small
We'll deal with that.
world. I'm telling you. Go on, listen tune, man.
Big up Collect Ladine on this.
How you mean?
Yo.
It's the real deal.
You know it's the real.
Oh, yeah.
Look, my blessings. In a world full of hate, it's straight love, I'm confessing. No more TV, new books, knowledge will teach me. No more BB, Facebook unless it feeds me. Nights out raving, unless we're celebrating. Busy drunk up in the club is guaranteed to leave me scraping. Nothing worth having in this life comes easy. Easy come, easy go, you know that my Jeezy. I'm planting new seeds upon old soil. Maturity breeds a business mind to uncoil. I'm here as a student, plan to leave as a teacher. I'm living as a brother and a son and a preacher. No time for acting dumb, only promote acting smarter. Better get ourselves together cause the world is dying faster. And it's a thin line between love and hate. You already know. And it's even easier to get it wrong than learn from our mistakes.
I gotta get myself together. Ooh, gotta get myself in check.
So if you just joined me, J Change
I gotta get myself
is in the building, part of the Manhood Academy. I told you I'm switching up my show, man, just for tonight.
In check. And I live my life for me, but still show the world respect. Ain't too many on my level, so I'm solo in my crew. Don't take my kindness for my weakness, cause I'm far from a fruit. Plus I'm driven by ambition, cause I was born to be a boss. You see me climbing up the ladder, but you don't want to see me fall. But that's alright, cause you can't stop whatever's destined for me. I put my faith in the Most High and make my actions my belief. Some say the sky is the limit, but I'm aiming for the moon. Already vision my mission, the Dangerzone fill a room. Since there ain't no just rehearsal in this life, I'm about to make it. Through my spirit, through my soul, and through this mic, I'll never fake it. Leave a legacy from music, when it hits you feel the pain. If I die before my time, at least the world will know my name. Gennaro, aka Change.
I gotta get myself together. Ooh, gotta get myself in check. I gotta get myself together, yeah. Gotta get myself. From today, I've gotta make a change, gotta do it right, keep it tight, 'cause life can't be this way. No one's gonna stop me from what I believe in. No one's gonna stop me from achieving and reaching for my goal. It's in my soul. You gotta know.
Just gonna squeeze in one more.
Gennaro, aka Change.
I think this one is called Guardian Angel.
You'll understand that.
I think so. Featuring Gemini.
You'll understand that.
Listen.
Infinite. And that means we never die, right? Food for thought. Don't rest in peace, just live in harmony. I know your flesh may be gone, your spirit and soul's my armory. Cause life is eternal if we're just infinite energy. To consider you as gone don't really make much sense. You made the greatest sweet bread, your movie and cuckoo was dread. I wrote a poem at your funeral, I know you felt what I said. This was the first time in life I couldn't control my emotions. After that I let it flow like the river runs oceans. To say you're amazing is an understatement. The big family that you reared, you're the concrete to our pavement. Well done. My great grandmother, I love Leota Ometa Goodin. My guardian angel.
My guardian angel, watching over me, watching over me, watching through the good times, the bad times. I feel you looking down on me. I feel your presence, watching over me.
My little cuz died young, he would always shadow me. He had a condition from birth to cause his death at 13. We used to play PS1 and watch Toy Story. Space Jam on repeat, he used to own the TV. I sit back and smile as I remember the days. He used to give out random hugs, I felt the share of his pain. I was hating on God, I couldn't understand his aim. But now I see it clearly, cause life is a game. To fulfill our life's purpose, we must learn for joys and pain. Matthew McLaren Hall, I miss you, my guardian angel.
Watching over me, watching over me, watching through the good times, the bad times. I feel you looking down on me. I feel your presence, watching over
From
me.
11 years old, we first met at school. We had the same pencil case, same shoe express shoes. We shared the same art class, both acting the fool, both chubby with plaits. Back then it was cool, we started parring tight. Yeah, we thought we were G's, cause we knew the bigger heads like MJ, Beav and Ricky T. Plus on the track, we were quick, you know, Steph, Lee and Ree. Our main focus became gal, we started bunking Ari. He got a Playboy tattoo, which became his ID. Him and Steph was on the pitch, I was getting my hair braided.
Get your finger on the pulse.